It's Saturday. We are starting out this morning, heading off to the sweet corn field. We have a bunch of orders. I put a post on Facebook just saying that we had a lot of extra sweet corn and we didn't want it to go bad. So, place your orders now. That way, if you want to freeze any, this is the perfect time to do it, because not only do we have a lot, but they're huge ears. They're nice, young, and tender, and it's extremely sweet. So I think we have close to like 1,000 ears or something like that we need to get. Mom should be pulling in here any minute. We'll get a bin on and head out.
That dumpster has to be gotten to before it rains too much.
Where do you want this corn?
On that crate.
We're starting out this morning bagging corn. Sammy and Dad are doing the bagging right now. Then they get stacked right here, where we'll then weigh them. After they get weighed, they'll come over here onto the trailer. We'll tie them or sew them with our bag sewer, and then they'll get stacked, ready to head out to the farm market.
That one's light.
Do you want to close it?
Yeah, I'll close it now. That'll take a scoop.
After they're bagged, then they'll come over here and get weighed.
Go ahead. That over. Go ahead. You're keeping guard on me now.
So we just got done. Now we're heading home to pick cantaloupe and watermelon.
Wow, that's well done. Really want the back one. Wow.
So we're just finishing up. Mom's taste testing a watermelon right now. We got, again, just like last time, a bin and a half of cantaloupe and a full bin of red seedless and yellow seeded. After cantaloupe and watermelon, we're all moving now into the pickles and cucumbers. I don't know if you can see them, but the crows are just swarming out there like crazy. We're not getting a ton because we're all the way out there and I'm the only one who got a basket so far, but hopefully it picks up a little bit. We don't need too many though because we already have some in the cooler and we want to get them sold. Basket's right here.
Throw me one.
So Mom and Dad went to go pick up the pickles. We finished them up and now Sammy and I have moved on to the cucumbers. I just got into a really good section of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's number 9 and 10 without moving a step. It is Monday. Dad is behind me right now, just getting in the truck ready to leave for the Scranton Farmers Market. We just got him packed and loaded. The guys are out currently in the bell pepper, it looks like, getting around 10 baskets of those, and then they're gonna move into the eggplant and get 10 baskets of them as well. And from what I experienced, they should not be hard picking whatsoever. And so while Dad goes up to the house and gets himself ready, Mom and I are coming down here to the sunflowers. Well, actually Mom's already out here, and we're gonna get around 2 buckets for the Scranton Farmers Market as well. These sunflowers are nice, but they're not gonna last much longer. And then I'll have to wait until this next batch comes on, which they're doing really well. You can see how nice and healthy they look, but they're gonna be at least 2 weeks till they're anywhat ready, could be even 3. We already picked the whole first row. That was the first batch. This is the second batch. And then this is the third, which is the final batch. Dace. This is Daisy, one of our 2 dogs. And then out here on this end, which is the best it's ever been for us, is our last batch of dill going all the way to the end. It's a lot. I can't get over this dill. It's so beautiful. Usually we use clippers, but I only have a big knife at the moment. Just like that. A little bit long. Try and keep the leaves away from the dill because I'm going to cultivate this today. And I don't want to throw them back on top. So if you guys haven't been following along since early summer and spring, this is our cultivating tractor. We only have a single row planter, so we can only use one side at a time, or actually just at all. The only time we can use both sides and let them drop down into the ground is when we're doing potatoes, because that is a 2-row planter. And so basically how it works, before I get out into the field, I will press that button right there, which will drop this side, because I'm going to have only this side loose, into the ground, and my row of dill or sunflowers, whatever it may be, is going to flow right back through here. And these shoes or points, whatever you want to call them, are going to go and hopefully either till up the weeds or bury them, killing them and not allowing them to grow, along with all these other ones here on the sides. One other thing is that we have to park this tractor up on a hill because we have to bump start it going down through here. We put a new starter on this, but I don't know if it's the flywheel. Now the battery's dead, but I don't know if it's this flywheel or whatever it is. Something isn't right and it's not working. So you can see how it turns a little bit, but it won't actually have enough strength because the battery's dead to keep turning. So I'm not even gonna try that. I'm just gonna go straight for the bump start. One other thing I almost forgot was to open the petcocks. There. And here. Alrighty, so for the most part, I think that ended up going really well. This is obviously my strip-a-dill. You can see how a lot of these weeds now are on top of the ground. They should hopefully dry out and die. Did exactly what I wanted. You can see even that big weed pulled right on top of the ground, which is awesome. This one it did miss, which I'll pull out by hand. Cultivating isn't just, you know, the cure-all for all weeds. It just really helps out, yeah, at least delays them a little bit longer than what it usually would. And so I did the best of job that I could. It's just, you gotta be so careful because it's so small. If you start throwing dirt on top of it, you're gonna kill it and smother it out. So that was what I was really trying not to do. Some places I did get it a little bit, but I think it'll grow through that little bit. I'm not gonna go crazy. I think there's already gonna be more dill here than we know what to do with, which I hope is the problem.